Are you good on camera? If not, you may want to think about brushing up on your video conferencing skills, especially if you're looking for a job. More and more managers are using the interwebs and applications like Skype to interview potential job candidates. Dana Langham's here from Robert Half International to tell me more. Dana, it's good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Tell me about this. This was, it seemed very unusual to me because, you know, the whole idea of the interview for the most part is to get to know the person. You know, you have the application process, and then traditionally after that, if you make the cut, so to speak, you usually have at least one face-to-face sit-down interview. But this is now part of the process, right?
Yeah, I like it. I mean, I think it's, you know, allows everybody to have a little bit more flexibility with their schedule. It cut on gas costs. Because sometimes we get the pushback of gas prices are $4 and I'm driving 45 minutes to come see you. So it just makes things a little bit more convenient for the candidate and for the employer as well. I know for my schedule, I actually like to have the flexibility of scheduling it, you know, that works for my day as opposed to having to worry about someone showing up. And with, you know, video interviews, it makes it a little more casual for both of them. So this kind of eliminates the interaction of the face-to-face stress.
Now, I suppose if you're the person that's being interviewed, you can also try to put yourself in a situation where you're very comfortable, and that's one of the tips that you give. I've got some of the tips here. You guys mentioned to test the technology. Now, I mentioned Skype. Are there other tools out there that people are using to video conference as well?
Skype is big. It's free for everybody. Everyone can use it as long as you have a webcam, so that's really the most popular one. I think there's some other ones that are coming out, but that's definitely the go-to. And I mean, I think it's great. I mean, you can kind of be in a suit from here up and pajamas from here down.
That's what I do.
It's nice.
That's what I do every day.
That's what I would do if I was going on a video interview.
There you go. All right. And you guys mentioned, too, choosing the location. It's fine to do it in your house. That's where your computer is. But I guess you would want to pick up a little bit. And if you've got kids, you might want to corral them. Tell us about that. Just
be in a quiet room. You don't want to have your dog jumping up on you or your kids running in the background. So you still want to give the respect to the interviewer that you're in a quiet area. And yes, you're in a home office or a clean room.
Right, and the dog's not barking in the background.
Right, I mean, we appreciate that. So it's one step further than a phone interview because the people can see you. So I always tell people with a phone interview to be in a quiet area. So it's just as equally, if not more important, for for the video interview.
All right, so definitely be familiar with whatever program you're using, and then have a test run with a friend. You guys mentioned that as well. That way, they can kind of help you fine tune it, right? Like if your face is up in the camera or they're looking up your nose, or right?
It just kind of works out the kinks. So, we always encourage someone to test it. And then the last thing you want to do is if, you're about to interview with a C-level executive and all of a sudden you're having Skype issues and it just reflects negatively on your side that you weren't prepared for it. So definitely try it out with a family member or a friend or something before you set it up and commit yourself to a video interview.
All right, super. And one last thing, you guys are part of a conference, right? What's going on with that?
We are. So we work really closely with the BPA, which is the Birmingham Payroll Association, and they're getting ready to host their annual statewide conference. So it's going to be a fun day of payroll. So if anyone's interested, if that works, if anyone's interested, you can check us out on our website or give us a call at our office and we can give you more details.
All right, super. Dana, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thanks for having me again.
Office team.